In today's video, I am going to be reviewing this Amazon makeup bag. Kind of looks like a lunchbox, not gonna lie. Whenever I saw it, I was super disappointed. It wasn't cute, like a fun Victoria's Secret bag. It was just this plain black square. But I want to show you guys how I packed my makeup for a 7-day vacation, how I got it from being in these two very messy big bags, condensing it all to this bag, and talking you guys through what I bought and really how this bag works, how it's set up, and how I like that. So if you're into that, then go ahead and keep watching. So this bag is set up like this with a bottom layer that has this long compartment across the top and 3 smaller compartments. I really liked that setup online. Whenever I saw it, I knew it would be big enough for big eyeshadow palettes and really keep all of my lipsticks, blushes, bronzers, sponges organized really well, and it did. I love this divider. I love this setup. I think it works great. You can easily see all of your makeup and decide what to wear very quickly. I also really like this part at the top. It's this area with 4 little dividers for brushes. And at first, this area really does look amazing, but I do wish they had something on the top. As you can see, this has gotten very dirty for my brushes because who has time to clean their brushes on vacation? I need to be doing my makeup in 30 minutes or less, so I don't really have time to clean the brushes. So I wish there was something that kind of prevented the foundation and blush and all of that from getting on the case. It also really nicely has this storage compartment here, where I guess you could put the brushes if you wanted, but I kind of like to see them whenever I'm doing my makeup. And this area is really nice too. You can pack whatever you want in there. So you do get a very organized and structured bag. I believe this bag is $25. I will link it below. I'm really happy about the structure of the bag, how well organized it keeps my things. And I'm not as happy about the overall decor of the bag, how it looks, or this part up here. I don't really have any other travel makeup bags, besides these kinds from Clinique or Victoria's Secret, so I don't really have much to compare it to. But overall, I would say that I would err on the side of recommending it because, none of my things got broken, everything stayed intact. So now I'm going to talk about what kind of products I brought and how I decided to kind of downsize my normal everyday makeup routine into something that would work for vacation and be easy to pack and easy to use. I knew I must absolutely have my Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation. This is a must for me. I wear this every single day. It keeps my skin oil free, it doesn't break me out, so I knew I had to bring this foundation. I also decided at the last minute to bring my Clinique Stay Matte Oil-Free Foundation. I will say one of my regrets was to not bring my Hourglass Immaculate Foundation. Lately, back at home in Pittsburgh, it's been a little bit too mattifying for me and makes me kind of dry, right around here. But down there, I was wearing lots of sunscreen every single day, which was causing my skin to produce a lot more oil than normal, and I was kind of breaking out because of that. So I wish I had the Immaculate to wear at night because I know that would have helped mattify my skin. Last year when I went to Florida and I wore the Immaculate, I got no acne, and this year I did have breakouts, so I had wished I brought the Immaculate foundation. I of course brought my Sultry palette from Anastasia. I just wanted a nice basic brown palette for everyday use. I did pack both my Riviera palette and my Urban Decay Born to Run palette in my bag. I just packed them on the side. That was another kind of downside about this bag. I wanted there to be kind of more room for all the palettes, but you really can't bring 3 palettes in here and all of this extra stuff on top. Also, my Born to Run palette was really scrunched in there, and I didn't want the sides to tear or anything. So I packed those 2 palettes in my carry-on bag. So I did have to put some of my brushes in this main compartment right here. I put my Wet n Wild brush, which I use for concealer, in there. my Flower Beauty contouring brush in there. I brought my Neutrogena Shine Control Primer. Very happy I brought that. I use that a lot more than what I've been using at home. My concealer from Too Faced, the Born This Way concealer. I love this. This is an everyday essential for me. But I was really glad that I randomly brought my Tarte Shape Tape. I hadn't been using this in like so long, but for some reason I brought this with me and I was so happy because my dark circles were so pronounced at the beach with the sun. I normally don't have a problem with dark circles, but they were definitely out, and so I was super glad I brought this concealer. It also helped with the redness that kind of came on my face from being in the sun. A product I regret bringing is the ColourPop No Filter Concealer. I just picked this up right before the trip. It's extremely light coverage. It really does nothing for you. It does make a very nice eye base for your eyeshadow, but it's not a full coverage concealer, and so I wish I hadn't brought it to the beach. I bought my Amazon Beauty Blender. I'm overall not impressed with this. I got this right before the trip as well. I kind of used it to blend my concealer a little bit, but definitely not my favorite beauty sponge. I brought my Urban Decay All Nighter Mist, the mini one. I planned on using this like every single night because I knew with the heat I would be, you know, very hot and sweating. I went to Myrtle Beach. I don't think I mentioned that, but if you have seen my previous videos, you will know that. However, I only used this one day because, like I said, I was breaking out, and so I didn't want to kind of be putting like unnecessary products on my face, so I only used this one time. I brought my Morphe M321 brush. Wow, I love this. This is a great brush to kind of put a really pigmented eyeshadow on your eyes with because it doesn't go all over the place. But again, another con about this is this brush actually didn't fit up here, so I had to pack it in this rectangle part. I brought my Lawless Nude lipstick. This is the color Cameron. I regret bringing this. I didn't wear it once. I brought way too many lipsticks. I will show you all the other lipsticks I brought in here, but in addition, in my purse, I had one ColourPop, my Bobbi Brown lipstick from my Summer Favorites video, and 2 MAC lipsticks. So I just had way too many lipsticks, and I was not about to wear nude at the beach, so I don't really know why I brought this. I brought my Smashbox Photo Finish color correcting primer. This was a huge lifesaver. I was getting really red at the beach from the sun, and this definitely helped even me out. So I was definitely really happy that I brought that. That's not something I really use every day at home. I brought ColourPop Creeper. Didn't use this at all. I was using my MAC red lipstick that was in my purse. I brought Solo. I think I wore this twice. It's one of my favorite ColourPops, but I didn't get a whole lot of use out of it. With my Bobbi Brown, that's pretty similar. I probably didn't need this. I brought my Clinique Black Pretty Easy eyeliner. I use this almost every day. Definitely needed that. Likewise, I brought my MAC PowerPoint eyeliner, and this is in Rich Experience. I pretty much always line my eyes with this and then go over it with liquid. So moving on into these smaller compartments, I brought my Too Faced Sweetie Pie Contour and Blush Duo. This was from my TJ Maxx makeup haul. I love this. I use this all the time. It creates a really nice natural bronzy look for me, which is kind of hard for me to find because I'm so fair. I brought the Neutrogena Shine Control Pressed Powder. This works pretty well, pretty similar to the IT Cosmetics powder, so I use this every day to set my face. I brought my Physicians Formula blush. I use that pretty much every day. I brought 2 of my sponges from Eco Tools. These are much better than the Amazon sponge in my opinion. So these were definitely essential, where this I really didn't have to bring. I brought this really pretty MAC lipstick, which I actually have on my lips today. It's this hot pink color. Even though it's really pretty, I didn't wear it at all, just because, again, I had too many lipsticks. I brought a Carmex for my lips at night. I also had one in my toothbrush bag, and I used that one every night, and I really didn't use this one in my makeup bag. So again, I didn't really need this. I brought my eye pencil sharpener. Oh, this was my MAC lipstick that I thought was in my purse, but it's in here. I did wear this a few times. It's a really nice red. I brought eyelash glue. I brought the It Cosmetics, the powder with sunscreen. It has an SPF 50. I used this a few times during the day, so I was glad I brought this. I used my Physicians Formula bronzer. I'm glad I brought this because whenever I first got there, I felt really washed out. Not that I really tanned much, but I definitely wanted a bolder bronze, so I was happy that I brought this and the Too Faced bronzer. I brought my ColourPop Evil Queen highlighter. Also made a video on this if you're interested. I didn't wear this once. I just really don't wear highlighter, even though this is really pretty. I could have definitely left this at home. I brought my MAC Fix Plus. I wore this a few times. Planned on wearing it more, like the all-nighter, but once again my skin was kind of getting irritated. Now moving on to the brushes area. This video is already a lot longer than I thought it would be. So you can put like eyeliners and such up here as well. I brought my Neutrogena Skin Clearing Concealer Stick. Definitely a must-have because I was breaking out. It was nice to kind of spot treat and conceal at the same time. I brought my MAC Dirty Blonde Eyebrow Pencil. This is my go-to pencil every single day. But I was really glad that I also brought the MAC Lingering Big Brow. My eyebrows were getting so light from the sun, it was hard to see them, and they were kind of crazy, so having the bigger crayon really helped me smooth everything. I brought so many eye brushes, which were all very necessary because I would be creating like pink looks and purple looks and blue looks and brown looks, like all these different looks, so all the eye brushes were definitely necessary. And I was glad I brought my 3 different palettes too because I really did use all of them a lot. So I'll go through this pretty quickly. This is the e.l.f. eye crease brush. I use that. I don't think you guys can even see. So this is the e.l.f. eye crease brush. I use this for my pink looks. Another e.l.f. eye crease brush. I use this as my base look for everything. This is the Morphe M431. I basically use this brush for everything. This is my MAC Half Red liner. I always use this lip liner. I had my MAC False Lashes Black Mascara. I had this brush for kind of blending my crease. I don't know where this is from. I've had it for a really long time. I brought my e.l.f. smudging brush. I use this for dark browns that I don't want to get everywhere. This is my e.l.f. blush brush. And this is an amazing new brush I got from Real Techniques. It's so great to set your under eye with. I loved it. Finally, in this little compartment up here, I brought my eyebrow and facial hair trimmer. I basically need to use this like every week, so I was glad I brought this down with me. I brought, these were the fake eyelashes I wore. I only wore them one night, so I definitely didn't need 2 fake eyelashes. These are the Ardell, and I think they're the Demi Black. I brought the Pore Professional Pore Primer. I didn't use this at all. And then I brought another lip product from Bite Beauty. I love this product, but again, I just didn't get around to using it. Definitely brought way too many lip products. I wish I brought my Immaculate foundation. Wish I didn't bring a highlighter, but overall, I think I packed pretty well. I basically narrowed it down to what was absolutely essential for me, what was more beachy themed, and I made sure I had something that really went with all of my outfits. I hope you guys enjoyed this review of this Amazon makeup case. Let me know if you guys have it and what you think of it. If you want me to do more Amazon product reviews, let me know. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in my next one. Bye!